Alright, YouTubers, welcome back to War Thunder Ground Forces with the Angry Nerd. And today we're going to take a look at some of the lower tier Panzer IVs. In my lineup, I have the Panzer IV-C, which is a rank 1, the Panzer IV-E, which is a rank 1, and the Panzer IV-F1, which is a rank 2. I've selected these three vehicles because they all use the short-barreled Pz.Kpfw low velocity 75mm cannon. The Panzer IV was a German medium tank developed in the late 1930s and used extensively during the Second World War. Designed as an infantry support tank, the Panzer IV was not intended to engage enemy armor. That role was allocated to the Panzer III. However, with the flaws of pre-war doctrine becoming apparent and in the face of Soviet T-34 tanks, the Panzer IV soon assumed the original role of its increasingly vulnerable cousin. The most widely manufactured and developed German tank of the Second World War, the Panzer IV was used as the base for many other fighting vehicles, including the Stug, the Jagdpanzer IV tank destroyer, and the Wirbelwind self-propelled anti-aircraft gun, just to name a few. Robust and reliable, it saw service in all combat theaters involving Germany and was notable for being the only German tank to remain in continuous production throughout the war, with over 8,800 produced between 1936 and 1945. Upgrades and design modifications intended to counter new threats extended its service life. Generally, these involved increasing the Panzer IV's armor protection or upgrading its weapons, although during the last months of the war, with Germany's pressing need for rapid replacement of losses, design changes also included simplifications to speed up the manufacturing process. The Panzer IV was the brainchild of German General Hans Guderian. On 11 January 1934, the German Army wrote the specification for a medium tractor and issued them to a number of defense companies to support the Panzer III, which was armed with a 37mm anti-tank gun. The new vehicle would have a short-barreled 75mm howitzer as its main gun and was allotted a weight limit of 24 tons or 26.46 short tons. In concept, it was intended to be a support tank for use against enemy anti-tank guns and fortifications. Ideally, each tank battalion in a Panzer division was to have 3 medium companies of Panzer IIIs and 1 heavy company of Panzer IVs. The prototype required a crew of 5 men. The hull contained the engine in the rear, with the driver and radio operator, who doubled as the hull machine gunner, seated at the front. In the turret, The tank commander sat beneath his roof hatch, while the gunner was situated to the left of the gun breech and the loader to the right. Once accepted into service, production began in 1936. The first mass-produced version of the Panzer IV was the Ausf A in 1936. It was powered by Maybach's HL-108TR, producing 246 horsepower, and used the SGR-75 transmission with 5 forward gears and 1 reverse, achieving a maximum road speed of 31 kilometers per hour or 19 miles per hour. As its main armament, the vehicle mounted the L-24 KWK 37 75mm tank gun, which was a low-velocity gun mainly designed to fire high explosive shells. After manufacturing 35 tanks of the A version in 1937, production moved to the Ausf B. Improvements included the replacement of the original engine with a more powerful 295 horsepower Maybach HL-120TR and the transmission with the new SSG-75 transmission with 6 forward gears and 1 reverse. Despite a weight increase to 16 tons or 18 short tons, this improved the tank's speed to 39 kilometers per hour or 24 miles per hour. The front glacis plate was augmented to a maximum thickness of 30 millimeters, and the hull-mounted machine gun was replaced by a covered pistol port. 42 Panzer IV Ausf Bs were manufactured before the introduction of the Ausf C in 1938. This saw the turret armor increased to 30 millimeters, which brought the tank's weight to 18.14 tons or 20 short tons. After assembling 40 Ausf Cs, the engine was replaced with the improved HL-120 TRM. The last of the 140 Ausf Cs was produced in August 1939, and production changed to the Ausf D. This variant, of which 248 vehicles were produced, reintroduced the hull machine gun and changed the turret's internal gun mantlet to an external one. Again, protection was upgraded, this time by increasing side armor to 20 millimeters. As the German invasion of Poland in September 1939 came to an end, it was decided to scale up production of the Panzer IV, which was adopted for general use on 27 September 1939. In October 1940, the Ausf E was introduced. This had 50 millimeters of armor on the bow plate, while a 30 millimeter steel plate was added to the glacis as an interim measure. Finally, the commander's cupola was moved forward in the turret. Older model Panzer IV tanks were retrofitted with these features when returned to the manufacturer for servicing. 206 Ausf Es were produced between October 1940 and April 1941. In April 1941, production of the Panzer IV Ausf F started. It featured 50 millimeter single plate armor on the turret and hull, and further increased the side armor to 30 millimeters. The weight of the vehicle was now 22.3 tons or 24.6 short tons, which required a corresponding modification of the track width from 380 to 400 millimeters to reduce ground pressure. The designation Ausf F was changed to Ausf F1 after the distinct new model, the Ausf F2, appeared. A total of 471 Ausf F1 tanks were produced from April 1941 to March 1942. The Panzer IV was the most widely exported tank in German service, with around 300 sold to Finland, Romania, Spain, and Bulgaria. After the war, Syria procured Panzer IVs from France and Czechoslovakia, which were to see combat in the 1967 Six-Day War. Now in War Thunder, the Panzer IV Ausf F1 is a Rank 2 with a battle rating of 2.3. It has a 300 horsepower engine, propelling the 22.3 ton vehicle to a top speed of 27 miles per hour. It comes equipped with a 75 millimeter Kpfw cannon, which has a reload rate of 3.8 seconds. Okay, so let's hop into a game and see what we can do with the workhorse of the Wehrmacht. Alright, we picked up Jungle. I'm hoping to spawn in down at, what is that, H7, I guess. Alright, I think I'm going to change this up a little bit. Add me some more high explosive. And I didn't. I'm on the other side of the map, but I'm still going to that point anyway. Because I do like to come in and sit on this hill over here on the jungle map. I need to be careful as I round this hill, around this corner, for people coming from the other side who have the same idea. And to occasionally meet some people on the back side of this mountain over here. I do not see anybody coming around right this minute. But instead of going up closer to the top, I'm going to come toward this rock and use it to protect my... Oh, there we go. Use the rock to protect myself from people coming from the side over here. Well, I see him. He's over here behind this hill. I don't particularly want to turn my back to him and start messing with the other guys. I need to get rid of him first. I need him to get out from behind that hill. So here comes some arty. Oh, and he's coming out. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Didn't even really need my arty. But better safe than sorry. Alright, now let's turn around. See if we can deal any damage this way. Don't really see anything. Nothing that I can effectively engage anyway. I need to move up some. Figure best to move up on the back side of this hill than to move up on the front side of it. Check back over here. And I'm still going to come around to this side of the rock to protect myself from coming from that side. Okay, what do we got? Looks like a T-28. Oh, I thought it was going to keep coming that way. Alright, finally got it. This. He won't hold still. Alright, we hit him on the track. Can't get him behind him. I was just checking behind me a little bit. Somebody's shooting at me. I didn't think I was going to get that, but another round came flying by. Reposition a little bit.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Stug in there. Oh. Alright, he hit me twice. Time to move. He was looking for me when I came out. He just had to adjust just a little bit because I moved over. And I was able to get rounds on him before he was able to reacquire me. But if I had come out in that same spot, he'd have popped me. Fly around, take a look at the battlefield, maybe drop a bomb on somebody. I don't even know what we're in. What are we in? Let's see. It's got 8 bombs. What is it? Wellington. Drop some on this landing credit. Nope. Time ran out. got him that time. It had more explosion when it hit him, that front plate, than the other round. There you go. It's not going to hurt that T-34. He's too far away. I was just hoping to plant a lucky shot in on him. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, no, no. I'm gonna start an air battle. Sit back here and repair my vehicle while I'm gone.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Ju-87. Missed it. Blew myself up. Looks like I'm repaired. Now you moved. Need to kill this guy. This guy's got a higher caliber. I'm gonna go after him. Now I'll go back to this guy who's shooting some small stuff at me. Getting aggravating. Finally. Okay. see how we did. Alright, looks like 13 ground units destroyed. Teamwork, multi-strike, shadow strike streak, multi-strike, one shot, adamant, professional, ground win streak. 13 ground units, third place in the team, 17,907 silver lions. And number one guy got 13. Enemy player, he got 14. So, alright. Nice. Alright. So, I hope you enjoyed this look at the Panzer IVs that are equipped with the Kpfw 75mm cannon, and we will be taking a look at the Panzer IV F2 long barrel with the Kpfw in another vehicle. Although the hull and stuff are pretty much the same, that longer gun really helps. So I hope you enjoyed this look. Subscribe if you would. Please like me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. You can find the links to those in the video description if you would like to take a look at those channels. But as always, thanks for watching. Nerd out.